Tuesday night baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of a 6-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after the Reginald Jefferson Lawson, a right-hander from the great state of California, getting the call for the Missions here tonight as he is on the mound. 6'4" and 205 pounds, age 22. And we're about ready to go. Jeremy Pena will lead it off. And we are about ready to go on this beautiful Tuesday evening. First pitch of the ball game, here we go, and we are underway as a four-seam fastball is inside the zone for the called strike, and the count 0-1. Previous 6 away game series was last at Amarillo, and gotta say, takes me back to the old times of doing those ball games back at 2019. Two-seam fastball in the count now, 0-2. Glad everybody is back after our week away, and so far we are here for 1 week. And then after that, we are gone for 12. Right there, a chopped foul. Still holding on at 0-2. 0-2. And that's right there. Right to shortstop, and that will be the first out of the inning. Previous starting lineups here for the AA Central and the affiliate of the Corpus Christi Hooks, the Houston Astros. So far, these guys coming in and getting ready to win one here tonight, and probably they might. Into the box now is Pedro Leon. He strides in. One away, nobody on bases here in this one. Top half of the first for Corpus Christi. And that's a count now, 0-2. Go ahead and give you your teams. Tulsa at Springfield. Midland at Wichita. Corpus Christi at San Antonio. Amarillo at Frisco. Northwest Arkansas at Arkansas. 0-2. And that is a four-seam fastball outside in the count, 1-2. 54 degrees, partly cloudy skies, a little bit nippy, but that's all right. So far, if you bring your coats and jackets, that's all right too. They are welcome. That's going to be right there to short, to first, and to get them down for 2 away. Now here is the catcher, Corey Lee. He strides in. 2 away in the inning. Nobody on bases. Corey Lee up at plate. Four-seam fastball outside the zone, and the count now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to be right there, and he knocks it down. And that's going to be a base hit, as that will bounce off the third baseman's glove. And the first hit for Corpus Christi is in tallied. And that'll bring in JJ Matajevic as he will stride in with a runner at first and 2 away in the inning. Here's a pitch that's inside for the called strike, and the count 0-1. So far, everybody coming in into this broadcast will want to welcome you. So far, the fans from Corpus Christi are down, and so far they're watching their away side team playing baseball here in the Alamo City. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 2 away in the inning, and Lawson looking in. And looks in, fires, and he is safe. Trying to pick the guy off. Another throw back to first, and he's keeping his eyes right on the first base bag. So far, don't want to get loose out there. And now here's the 1-1. That is inside, called strike, and the count now 1-2. Now, I will say the changeup comes in hand by Reggie Lawson. So far, he could throw a 4-seam fastball, a 12 and 6-inch curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be right there. That's going to be a base hit. And going. And he's going to race it home. And they're in to score. And Corpus Christi will take a early 1-0 lead on a RBI. Now leading off is Corey Julks, as he'll stride in with a runner out at second. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be lifted high, and now bounce off the base of the wall, and the count now is 0-1. So far, Corpus Christi taking a early 1-0 lead on a base hit and a double in this one. 0-1. High fly in the air. Left fielder running after it, and he's got it for the final out of the inning. JJ Matijevic brings in the first run of the ball game on 2 hits and no errors and 1 left. Bottom half of the first, Corpus Christi leads it 1-0. Hunter Brown, a Michigan right-hander, getting the call. As you can see, 6'2" and 203 pounds, age 22, getting the call for Corpus Christi in this half inning. Now leading off for the home half of the first is C.J. Abrams, and ready to go in this ball game for San Antonio. The first pitch by Hunter Brown, and that's going to be a called strike, and the count 0-1. Hunter Brown from his home, Detroit, Michigan. He was the 5th draft pick of 2019 by the Houston Astros. And so far, his time on Corpus Christi back in 2019, drafted in Houston Astros territory. That's going to be right there, right to second, right to first for the out, and they'll get him down easily for the first retiree of the evening. Well, the chance now to give you the starting lineups of the San Antonio Missions, and gotta say, San Antonio in a 1-game losing streak as they lost to Amarillo on Sunday evening as they played a doubleheader, a rain-out game on Saturday, put 2 games straight to Sunday. Esteury Ruiz will stride in with 1 ball, no strike, and 1 away, nobody on in this ball game. Now here's the pitch that's lifted, high fly and foul, and the ball will go right behind home plate and bounce to the base. Right there, change up, and the count 1-2. So Esteury Ruiz goes around on that pitch, can't hold up in time. And now here is the 1-2. That's down low, count evens up at 2-2. Partly cloudy evening, the clouds coming in bunches. That's lifted, high fly in the air, and the shortstop will get up in left field for the out, and 2 away.
The second baseman,
The second baseman is Aggie Rosario. third hitter of the night for the Missions. And now here is the pitch to him. High fly in the air, and that is out of play. So the count now 0-1 and foul. So look out over there and left. That baseball comes, it'll get you. Probably knock the popcorn out of your hand or a soda out of your hand. Now 1 ball, 1 strike, and that's going to be lifted high fly in the air, and that will go to the base of the wall, out of play and foul. 1 ball at 2 strikes. And lifted high fly right to center field, and that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top of the second. Corpus Christi leads it 1-0. Now batting is Alex McKenna. He'll lead off the top half of the second for the Hooks. Lawson will cover up right there. I was going to say the home half, but so far I would be lying to you right there. Right to short. Abrams has it, and he's got him for the out and 1 away. You know, what a great play by C.J. Abrams. Pretty guy. Good out there in the opposition, and that will bring us time for the Missions defensive alignment. And so far, we talk about the guy out in short, and that is C.J. Abrams. So far, this guy, he is pretty good with his throw. He could throw a fast one in a matter of minutes and get the runner out at first and still make it out. Right there in the right, and that will do for the second out of the inning. The designated hitter, Greg Kessinger, will strike in. 2 away in the inning. This could be a 1-2-3 inning. And high fly in the air. First baseman running after it near the home plate area. And that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. On now to the home half of the second. Corpus Christi still holds on to the lead by 1. Leading off is the Missions catcher, Winston Sawyer, as he'll strike in for the first time around. And that's going to be a 4-seam fastball in the count 0-1. 6-game homestand series continues tomorrow night at 7:05. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games at 7:05, and we'll wrap up on Sunday at 7:05 on the final game of this homestand. Missions will head to Midland in a 6-game set, and after that head to Corpus Christi for 6 games, and back home to play 13 beginning on August 24th. Swing and a miss. The 4-seam fastball gets him down, and that is 1 away. And Hunter Brown, first strikeout of the game for Corpus Christi. And that will bring in number 7, Robbie Podorski. Podorski coming in. Here is the pitch by Hunter. Lifted high fly in the air, center field, calling off left field and short to back off the play, and he'll make it for the second out of the inning. The center fielder is Robert Hassel. He strides in. First 2 retired in this one, and I could say this could be a 1-2-3 inning. 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1 as he didn't hold up successfully. Instead, that will be called a ball, and the count 0-1. Right there, pop and foul, and that goes out of play. So the count now 0-2, and 2 away in the home half of the second inning. And did he go? No, he held up in time. Thank goodness for that call. Hassel nearly went around, and that would have been the inning over. 1-2 right there, and foul, as that baseball will go down into the clubhouse, and it goes foul. Here's the 1-2 right there again, a slider and foul. Still hanging on. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Lifted high fly in the air, and that one goes foul. Third one of the game. He fouls that one off by Hunter Brown. 1-2 delivery. That's right there to first. Takes it himself unassisted, and that ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Corpus Christi leads it 1-0. Top of the third, here is CJ Hinonosa, third baseman, and the hot corner man effect of that. And now here is the pitch. That is right there, and that will go foul. Looked like it was going to be a fair ball, but instead, foul as it is. Home plate umpire says it was foul. 0-1. High fly in the air. Right fielder running after it, making the grab out there in foul territory for the out. And that is 1 away. Leadoff hitter Jeremy Pena coming up as he lined out last time in the first inning, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Right there, high fly, and that will go to the base of the wall and out of play for the called strike. So 0-1 the count now. Looking in is Reginald Jefferson Lawson. He pitches, he fires, and so the count 0-2. Right there, high fly in the air, center field running after it, left field and shortstop will get called off as the center fielder runs down the baseball and takes it for the out and 2 away. Pedro Leon grounded out in the first inning, 0 for 1. Here's a pitch to him. And called strike. Count now 0-1. Oh and 1. And that is far and outside for the ball, and the count 1-1 evens. Evens up and looking pretty good. Corpus Christi in their road grays, blue letters and blue numbers, also dark inside. San Antonio wearing their home white jerseys. 1-1 right there, down at the knees, a 12-inch curveball, and the count now is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. The pitch, and that is too high, the count 3-1. On deck, the catcher, Coy Lee. Lee coming in. Lawson looking in. The 3-1 right there, high fly in the air, and that will go out of play and foul, so 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, get him down, and with that, the inning is finally retired. Another look here, as that will be the final out of the inning. And Leon goes down on strikes. Bottom half of the third, the Hooks lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third, and that will lead off the left fielder, Ben Ruda. Ruda coming in, looking to get this game tied, and so far there is a lot of innings to be played in this one. First of a 6-game homestand. Slider outside, and the count now 1-0. So far, if the missions during this season overturn a Taco Bell double play, everybody in the ballpark will get Crispy Taco Tuesday and 2 free tacos courtesy of your San Antonio Missions. Lifted high, fly in the air by the right in right field, and that will be for the out, 1 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman.
The 8-hole first baseman Tyler Malone strides in. Here's the pitch, outside and far and wide. The count 1-0. So far, Hunter Brown in 2021 in the season, ERA 3.90 over 4.10. Here's the pitch, outside, far and wide, and the count 2-1. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch, lifted and goes foul. Another baseball into the clubhouse. And now the count 2-2. Lifted high in the air. Right field. Under it. Camped under it. And makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the right fielder.
The right fielder Joshua Mears strides into this ball game. And oh wow, we got a comment in YouTube Live. So far, we'll see who's watching here tonight. Mears taking a 1-1. Lorenzo Francis Jr., good evening, sir. Watching here on YouTube Live. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mears. 2 away, nobody on. Right there, 4-seam fastball, foul. And the count now 2-2. Corpus Christi leading the ball game by 1-0 over the Missions. And strike 3 looking. Right there, get him down. The final out of the inning. And with that, the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. So we go to the top of the 4th. And the Hooks lead it by 1.
The catcher, number 5.
The catcher, number 5, Corey Lee, will stride in. And the pitch, swing and a miss. A 4-seam fastball in the count, 0-1. Leading off the top of the 4th inning is Lee, the Corpus Christi catcher. Now the 0-1. Right there, high fly, left field, and out of play and foul. So count 0-2. 1 for 1 tonight is the Corpus Christi catcher. Was a single back up in his first time at the dish. 0-2. Right there. And that ball is outside. So the count now is 1-2. 1-2 delivery. High fly in the air. Third baseman running after it in foul territory near the catcher's box. Grabs it and takes it down. And Lee is retired as the first one in the inning. JJ Matijevic, 1 for 1 double, and a run batted in. So far, the only run coming in on an RBI double. And that brings in a run back in the first inning. The first run of the game was scored in. And I guess that run was unearned, but in doing so, I guess it could be a unearned run. 2-0 to score. Or, do apologize. I'm looking at the counts. I thought it was 2-0, but 2-0 the count. Corpus Christi 1, San Antonio nothing. Top of the 4th, right there. High fly in the air and foul. And the count now is 2-1. top, and the count now 2-2 on the changeup. Two and two, right there, and that's going to miss the third baseman by a few inches of his glove. And that's going to be a base hit with a single and one away. That'll bring in Corey Julks. So far 0 for 1. And now here's the pitch. And that's inside the four-seam fastball. And the count now 0-1. Fly out back in the first. 0 for 1 is Corey Julks. So far looking good. Reggie Lawson looking in. Here is the 0-1. Right there. Ooh-wee. Called strike on that 12-inch booby trap curveball. The count now 0-2. Well, I'd like to see that one again. Gonna probably get a pretty good one. Right there. And did he go? Nope. Throws to second. No advance. Now somebody gonna chase after that fastball, and 1-2. Right there. And right to second. And right to first. A Taco Bell double play. And with that, the side is retired. Everybody in tonight's game, a free coupon. Taco Bell Tuesday. And it's a 1-0 Corpus Christi lead.
The shortstop, CJ.
Now that'll bring in CJ Abrams, grounded out in the first, 0 for 1, as he will lead off the home half of the fourth inning for the San Antonio Missions. So far, Corpus Christi only 1 run in the top of the first inning. And that's going to be right there. Right to second, right to first for the out, and 1 away, so 1 quick exit. As that will do for CJ Abrams. That'll bring up Eschuri Ruiz. That's a pitch and a curveball outside, the count 1-0. And two-seam fastball in the count, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly in the air, left fielder chasing after it. And 2 quick outs in this half inning.
The batter, number 1.
The batter is number 1. The second baseman is Aggie Rosario, as he lined out back his last time up. So far, San Antonio looking to get a game tied. That's right there. Right to short. Right to first, and they get him. And a 1-2-3 inning. As quickly and efficiently, the side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th. And the Hooks still lead by 1. Leading off for the top of the 5th is Alex McKenna, as he grounded out in the second, 0 for 1. So far, 44 pitches by Reginald Jefferson Lawson. And up now by 45 as he throws that one outside for the ball, and the count 1-0. Great home crowd we have on this beautiful Tuesday night. So far, hope everybody enjoyed our live broadcast at Amarillo last week. That's going to be right there, right from third to first, and get them down 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Zach.
The right fielder is Zach Daniels. Flies out in the second. Do believe this will be the right fielder, Zach Daniels. The one and only Zach Daniels. Four-seam fastball in the count, 0-1. 0-1. Right there. Ooh-wee, at the knees. Called strike, 0-2. 11 balls, 37 strikes, total 48 so far for the San Antonio guy on the mound. That is Reginald Jefferson Lawson. Bats right and throws right. Is a right-hander from Victorville, California. And first draft pick of 2016 by the Padres organization. Right there, swing and a miss. Reginald Jefferson Lawson getting the second strikeout. And leading off the next guy, Greg Kessinger for Corpus Christi, will come in as 0 for 1. 0-1 the count for Greg Kessinger in his stats. Four-seam fastball, 0-1. Pop out in the second. That's why the 0 for 1 exists on him. 50 pitches, halfway to 100 by Lawson. 0-1. Right there, high fly and change up outside. And the count now is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there, high fly in the air, and that's going to be trouble as it is. And both left and center fielders run it down. And that's going to force a run to come in and cross the score on a inside the park home run. And they try to catch up to that baseball. And so far, the instant replay shows that this guy ran. And he comes in. And he scores easily. And now Corpus Christi up by 2 runs. And now CJ Hinojosa coming in. High fly in the air. And that is going to be the out in center. And that will do. 1 run, 1 hit. Nobody left on. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Corpus Christi 2, San Antonio nothing. Winston Sawyer will lead it off. 0 for 1, strikeout in the second. The mission's catcher. Here's the pitch. Down low, four-seam fastball, and the count 1-0. 1-0. High fly in the air, right to center field. And there is the out and 1 away. So I've been saying a lot of 3 up at 3 down innings. And that'll bring in Robbie Podorski. Podorski is coming in with 1 away and nobody on bases. So far the bullpen for the Missions, nice and quiet. And now the 0-1, that is down and outside for the ball, and the count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. That is inside the four-seam fastball, and the count 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right there, and high fly right to center, and the first hit for the Missions is in. So finally, something to get excited about.
The center fielder, number 9, Robert.
And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 9, Robert Hassel. Throw to first and back in standing. Keeping Podorski close. And now here's the pitch. That's right there, and that's lifted. High fly in the air. That's going to fall for the base hit. And the run's going to go to the wall. The run is going to get home, and the run is in to score. And San Antonio gets one back. Hallelujah on that play.
The left fielder, Ben Russo.
That'll bring in the left fielder, Ben Ruda. Game tied in the 5th inning. Another base hit here. We'll lead it off right there. Right to first, and that will be a sacrifice fly. And the tying run now across the score. So that will be out traded for a run. What a way to get that one going this evening. 2 runs, 2 hits in this half inning. Now here is Tyler Malone. Strides in, slider, and that will go foul in the count 0-1. Fly out in the 3rd for the 0 for 1. Halfway home here tonight with at least 4 more innings of play. 0-1, down low, and a 4-seam fastball, and the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The changeup outfools him that one. And that'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That is high fly in the air. Second, and everybody's chasing after it. Right from right field to center to short. And that will do for this half inning. 2 runs, 2 hits. Nobody left on base as we leave this 5th inning. Top of the 6th, and we're tied at 2.
Corpus Christi, the second baseman.
The second baseman is Jeremy Pena, as he flied out back in the 2nd inning and 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air to left field. Left fielder under it. Ruda has it and makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
That'll bring up number 4, Pedro Leon. Leon coming in to pitch to him. High fly in the air. Right fielder running after it, and that will be allowed to land foul as Mears will go out and look at it and can't get there. High fly in the air. Right field. Mears under this one. Has it and gets it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 5.
Catcher Corey Lee coming in, single and a run, 1 for 2. He strides into the plate. And now here's the pitch. Fly in the air. Right there, running after it is Mears, and he cannot get there in time, and that will land foul. 0-1. Right there. High fly in the air. Left field. Ruda under this one. And he's got it. A 1-2-3 inning. And that will do for this half of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. And tied at 2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off,
Joshua Mears is a strikeout in the 3rd. He is 0 for 1.
Joshua.
So far, sun beginning to set on this Tuesday night. Swing and a miss. The curveball in the count now 0-1 to the right fielder, Joshua Mears. High fly the air, and that will go out of play and foul. Out of the ballpark. That one looked enticing to hit. And down low, the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Hunter Brown on the mound for the Hooks. As of 58 pitches so far by the Houston Astros prospect. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And 3rd strikeout by Brown.
Now batting,
And the 3rd one of the night and 1 away.
Abrams.
That'll bring in C.J. Abrams. So far, Hunter Brown, born from Detroit, Michigan. And the 5th draft pick in 2019 for the Houston Astros. Went to Wayne State College in Michigan. And Detroit was where he went to college in. Right there to right. High fly the air. And that will do for 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
The hot corner man, Esturi Ruiz. Strides in. And now the pitch to Ruiz, and that is far and outside for the ball. So the count now 1-1. 1-1. I was gonna say what did you say? High fly in the air and right to center. The center fielder will grab that for the out, and that ends 6 complete innings of baseball play. Top half of the 7th, tied at 2. Top half of the visitor 7th for Corpus Christi, and now lead off JJ Matijevic, 2 for 2, and double and a single and a run batted in. As we'll lead off the top half, home half. Getting you a little bit confused. And you're probably saying, oh, you cactus, it is the top half of the visitor 7th. Ball 1. The count now 1-0. Now, I will say that cactus makes a pretty good aloe vera plant for sunburns. 1 ball, no strikes. Right there, inside, change up, and the count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. That is a 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss down, chasing at his shoes. And third strikeout by Lawson, and 1 away. That'll bring in the left fielder, Corey Julks. Now look at Reggie Lawson, 12.6 curve, 9 inches, 20.38 RPMs at a spin rate. Gets the leadoff hitter running after that fastball and couldn't catch up with it. Here's Julks now, lifted high fly in the air, right to left, and Ruda has that one. As that one is caught for the out, and now 2 away.
Alex McKenna.
That'll bring in Alex McKenna. Striding in. And ready to go here is McKenna. Here's the pitch. And that one well crushed. Running after it is the left field. And right there, a 2-out double. And they get the ball back in time. And they'll hold him to a double. And now that'll bring in Zach Daniels. 0 for 2. And now the pitch. And ouch! That hit him. And I bet he'll regret doing that. That one probably got away accidentally. That'll bring in Gray Kessinger. 1 for 2, a solo home run in the 5th for Gray. And now the pitch in. Right there, called strike. And the count now 0-1. Alex McKenna out at second. Zach Daniels out at first base. Kessinger up there. And that's going to be lifted high, fly in the air. Right field running after it. Can't get there. And that ball goes foul. Bounce off the base of the wall. 2. 0-2. High fly in the air. Right to center. Calls off the right fielder. And has it. And that ends the inning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get up a stretch. It's take me out to the ball game. Now leading for the home half of the 7th is Aggie Rosario. Line out and a ground out, 0 for 2. Tied at 2 in this contest here tonight. The pitch, high fly in the air. Center fielder running after it. Will he get there? No, it will land for the base hit. So what a way to get that one going. Rosario gets on first. After that unique base hit. And now that'll bring in Winston Sawyer. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air, left field. Running it down, under and camped is the left fielder, and he'll have it for the out. And 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Now here is Robbie Podorski. 1 for 2 in his last time up. And right there, and that'll go past the coach and the pitcher's box. Or should I say the manager's box. And right there, and foul. So the count, 0-2. We're on to the 7th. We are tied at 2. And that's right there. Anybody? And they'll get him. And that'll be 2 away as he underhands it. And that'll bring in Robert Hassel. Triple and a run batted in and a run in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. Tied at 2, Corpus Christi. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. And for San Antonio, 2-3-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. High fly right there, out of play. That one goes to the base of the wall. See the lovely evening colors right there. Left field, running after it. Grabs it, and he's got it. And that will end the inning. No runs on a hit. 1 left on at second. And we go to the top half of the 8th inning. And still tied at 2. CJ Hinojosa, 0 for 2, 2 flyouts, will start this half inning. So far, 68 pitches by Reggie. And that's going to be a called strike and a count 0-1. 0-1. Right there, high fly in the air. And that'll go out of into the base hit. So base hit with nobody out.
Now batting.
And that gives the Missions a equal opportunity of another Taco Bell Tuesday double play. So another ground ball gets 4 free tacos to all fans here tonight attending the ball game. 11,617 in this contest, and many more on the way. 1-0 right there inside, called strike, and 1-1 is the count. Pena is 0 for 3 as he strides in. 1-1. Right there, too high out of the zone. So 2-1 is the count. Two and one, right there. Throw to second. And throw to first, not in time and safe. And the first out goes. And Pedro Leon 0 for 3, a fly out in the 6th inning. Still another chance to get a double play and another 2 crispy tacos. The pitch, and that's in a 12-inch curve. And the count now is 0-1. 0-1. Down low at the knees, called strike 0-2. Reggie Lawson now at 76 pitches for this evening's contest. And so far he's got it good right there. And did he go? Nope. Throw to second and no advance. One and two. Right there, out of play. And whoa, that nearly took somebody's head off sitting over there on the benches. Got to look out for fastballs like that. Right there, swing and a miss, get them down. 2 up, 2 down. And Lawson, 4th of the night. That'll bring in Corey Lee, the Corpus Christi catcher. Silstra in. You look at the last time he came up was a single and a run batted in, a 1 for 3. 2-2 or score tie. The tiebreaker run out at first base. The pitch. And nope, that is outside, and the count 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch in, and that is a called strike. And the count now is 1-1. Looking in, Lawson. 1-1. Right in, called strike, and the count 1-2. One more in the top of the 8th inning. Corpus Christi. One more strikeout before this half inning is finished. 1-2. High fly in the air. Left field running after it. Under it is Ruda. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're still tied at 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Peter Solomon, 6'4", 201 pounds, age 23 right-hander, getting the call for the bottom half of the 8th inning. We'll say it is the home half, and that'll lead off Ben Ruda.
The left fielder.
Fly out and a ground out and run batted in, and 0 for 2. Darkness already settling over and gonna be fouled off in the count 0-1. 0-1. The pitch, high fly in the air. Left field and right fielders, or should I say center and right, will run that one down.
Now batting.
And that will do for the out, 1 away. Hunter Brown tonight was staying in the ball game 7 innings. Gave up 3 hits and 2 runs, struck out 3. And at 72 limited pitches. Here's Tyler Malone. Right there. That's going to get down for the base hit. The tiebreaker run is out at first.
The batter, the right fielder, Joshua.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Joshua Mears. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch right there. Right to second and right to first, a double play. And with that, the side is quickly retired. A 3-6-4 double play. And we are still tied at 2-2. Top of the ninth, I'll lead off JJ Matajevic, 2 for 3, a double, a single, and a run batted in. So far, Reginald Jefferson Lawson staying in through the whole game, and that's going to be lifted high fly in the air, left field. And Ruda runs it down. What a great play he's got. And that's for the out, one away. That'll bring in Corey Jolks, the line out in the 7th inning. Line out in the left of the 7th inning. And now the first pitch, high fly in the air. And that gets down for the base hit. So nobody to get that ball to first base. And now looking for a Taco Bell double play. And now here's the pitch by Lawson, and that brings in Alex McKenna. 1 for 3, double in the 7th inning. Nothing in 1. Right in there, called strike, 0-2. Oh, 2. Here's a pitch. Right there, and that's going to get through for the base hit. The run getting in, and he's in there. And that'll be a single, and that puts the corners loaded up. And that'll bring in Zach Daniels. Well, here comes the manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that will do for the starter here for Reginald Jefferson Lawson. Well, he gives up the baseball. He is headed for the dugout, and so far he may be in it to win it. If the bullpen could turn around and save him from the really bad thing that's fixing to unfold if Jerry Keel doesn't come through, and so far let's hope and pray that he does. 6'6", 240 pounds, age 26, left-hander from California. The pitch to Daniels as Zachary will meet him for the first time. Last time in the 7th, he was a hit-by-pitch victim, 0 for 2. 0-2 right there inside, called strike, and the count now 0-2. Oh, and 2. And that's going to be right there. That's going to get down for the base hit. The run in to score. And that'll be the run dropped. So far, Corpus Christi will retake and untie the ball game. And now by 1 run, that'll lead off Greg Kessinger, an 8-hole hitter. And now the pitch in. Right there, called strike on the curveball. And the count now 0-1. Solo home run back in the 5th, which is Greg Kessinger. Looking to stretch this to at least 2 more runs in the top of the 9th inning. 0-1. Right there, swing and a miss. Ooh, wait, that was bad and ugly. So the count now 0-2. Nothing and 2 right there. High fly up and right. And that'll go out of play and foul. So still holding on at 0 and 2. 0 and 2 right there. And that'll go foul. Oh, and 2 right there, high fly in the air. And that'd be enough for an RBI. Here comes a runner from third. And a run in to score. And Corpus Christi leads by 2.
The third baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
That'll bring in CJ Hinojosa. She strides in. 1 for 3. And a called strike on him. Back in the 8th inning, he was the single and 1 for 3. Oh and 1. In there, called strike. And the count now 0 and 2. Oh and 2 right there, and foul behind the home plate. Oh and 2 right there, strike 3 called, and that will do for this half inning. 2 runs, couple hits, and 2 left. Bottom of the 9th, 1, 2, 3 hitters due up. And it's a 4-2 Corpus Christi lead.
Now pitching for Corpus Christi,
Colin McKee, 6'3", 225 pounds, age 25, right-hander out of the bullpen. McKee is going to be the save situation in the bottom of the home
the
9th.
shortstop, CJ.
That'll bring in CJ Abrams. Tying a run now on the on-deck circle. The pitch by McKee, and that's going to be right there. Will that get down? Nope, that goes left field for the out, and 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Yuri.
And that'll bring in Esturi Ruiz. Esturi coming in. Sets his sights as Colin McKee. Looking at the plate. And it's batter. The pitch. And that's lifted high fly in the air. And he drops it. What a base hit. Boy, howdy.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in Aggie Rosario. 1 for 3, single in the 7th. One for 3 is Rosario. And now here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. 1 away in the last of this game. 4-2 is the score. The tying run is Aggie Rosario. Swing and a miss. A slider. Get him outfold right there. And the count now is 0-2. 1 away. 1 on. Nothing and 2 right there, and that's going to be a base hit. Chugging home. And get him down. Oh my goodness. Ruiz gets tagged out at the plate. And as you can see, this base hit, see as you look here, he was not even close to touching that plate and he got tagged out. So far, a little overconfident than he looked. And now that bring in the catcher, Winston Sawyer. one more time for him this evening. Sawyer was 0 for 3 in the flyout back in the 7th inning. Sawyer, last chance to get this tying run up in this one. Here's the 1-0. Right there. High fly, right field, and that'll do it. So the Corpus Christi Hooks will win this first of 6 games. So far, the Missions didn't get beat that badly, but it was a 4-2 loss. And this ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, this ball game will come to a close as the Corpus Christi Hooks will lead this first game in a 4-2 victory. We're going to go ahead and check with the other AA Central standings. And plus, we will do both together, the standings and the final scores together. So Frisco Rough Riders leading them off first against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. 7-5 is the final score out at Riders Field. 47-31 for Frisco. Amarillo is 33-45. San Antonio 42-35. So far the 35th loss of the year. Corpus Christi will be 36-43 for the year. Midland and Wichita tonight. They were playing in Wichita. So far the Rockhounds 40-39 as they get beat by the Wichita Wind Surge. Wichita is at 45-34. Tulsa will be beat by Springfield by the final score of 11-4. The Springfield will win the 31st of the year. Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas. Arkansas will win against their Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So far, the Travelers now 42-36. Northwest Arkansas 40-38. Springfield 31-48. Tulsa will be 41-38. And so far, that will do for the AA scores and standings. And both of those were knocked out together. Well, tonight, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First, for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. And for San Antonio, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Greg Kessinger, player of the game tonight, 1 for 3, a home run and 2 runs batted in. So far for Peter Solomon being the winning pitcher for Corpus Christi. He gets that one, and well earned. The loss for San Antonio is Reginald Jefferson Lawson. He will take the L. Pitched in 8.5 innings of play, 8 hits given up, strikeouts only 4, and pretty much gave up at least the 2 runs. The save is Colin McKee, as he will take the save for the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, for all of us here, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7:05. First pitch of the ball game between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Have a good night, everybody.